Hi, it's David from R for the Rest of Us. I've been putting together my Fundamentals of R course, and I was recently working on showing ways to do frequencies in R. And I came up with what I think are 3 really interesting ways to do that, 2 that you've probably heard of, and 1 that at least I hadn't even actually thought about. So the first thing I'm going to do to demonstrate how this works is I'm going to load a couple packages. I'll load the Tidyverse package and I will load Janitor. Then I'm going to get my data, and I'm using data from the NHANES package, the National Health and Nutrition Examination Survey. I've converted it into a CSV just for simplicity's sake. So I'm reading it in, and then I'm using the clean names function from Janitor to provide really easy to use variable names. Taking a look at my data, you can see I have all of my variables here. We're going to focus on the education variable for right now. So the first way that you might think to do frequencies would be using group by and summarize, really common from the dplyr package. You do NHANES, and then pipe, group by education, and then summarize n equals n, the n function, to count. And then we can also add a percent column to show the percent of each of these. So you can see we have 3 lines on top of calling our actual data, so 4 lines total. I have been inspired by Allison Hill and others who have talked about using count. So count is a really nice way if you just want to count. So you can see here we can actually cut it down to 3 lines. So we do NHANES, and then we just say count education, which will show us the counts for each option, including the NAs. And then again, we add our percent column here. Now the thing that I came across recently that I hadn't thought about was using the table function, T-A-B-Y-L function from the Janitor package. And you can use it, I typically use it for crosstabs, but you can actually use it just on one variable. So for example, we do NHANES and then we do table education. So now we're down to just 2 lines from 4. We went 4, 3, 2. And you can see it provides us the n, it gives us a percent, and incredibly, it also gives us the valid percent. So it drops the NAs and then tells us the percent of the remaining rows. A really nice way to go to shorten your code and provide you additional information that the other options don't provide. I hope that's helpful.